Hello and welcome back to my channel. So this is the design that I will be doing for this nail design, and I will be doing it on my practice hand, and that was a little black nail book. You can use my code GLOWUP to save some money, and I will leave a link for that down below in the description box, along with links to everything else that I can find. And so these are also the rest of the products I will be using: a glitter from Kara Sky, acrylic from Nail House, clear acrylic from Young Nails, this gel polish from Nail Reserve LA, and I have a 50% off code for a 2-item minimum purchase, and you can get 50% off of that, and I will leave that down below as well. And then that was the brush I was using, which is a size 14 from Sculpted, and the monomer I will be using is from Afro Glam Nails, which is a really nice monomer. I've been using it for like a little over a year now, and I really enjoy it. That's like the only one that I use, and it has a low odor, and it still works really well with all the acrylic brands that I have been using it with. So again, I will leave links down below, so don't forget to check out the description box. So now I'm starting off with my application, and again, this color is Malt from Nail House, and the brush I'm using is a size 14 from Sculpted. So yes, as you can see, my first bead was a little bit wetter than I would have liked, and for some reason I kept picking up wetter beads, and also it was a little bit on the cold side in my apartment because it was also hot in there. So I had the AC on, and I had a fan blowing towards me as well to keep me cold, because I get hot and it just gets hot in my apartment. So when it's cold, that can affect your acrylic application. It can make it a little bit more runny and also cure a little bit slower. But again, I was also, for some reason, I wasn't draining enough liquid out of my brush either. So that's why I had to keep chasing the acrylic as I applied it. So yes, this is just going to be my application, and I left 2 nails in real time, and then I sped up the other 2 nails, and all of the nails will be this color acrylic, and then I will be doing a gel polish design on top of that. So yeah. And I don't have, for my application, I don't have a specific bead count that I use. I just be picking up beads and putting them on the nail. I try to keep it minimum. Sometimes I can get it like that, and sometimes I can't. So I place them as I need them. Like if I feel like my apex and that area isn't enough, I'll add a little more. If there's some missing in the cuticle area on the side somewhere, and I also make sure there aren't a whole bunch of like dips and stuff in the nail, because that can affect filing, and most likely we'll have to add more anyways. So yes, and also, since this is just a practice hand, I'm not building up these nails like I would on a person. So yes, they do look a little flat, and that's okay, because again, this is just my practice hand. So yes, and I like that I left this in real time, because I know I used to say like I would leave some things in real time and speed up the rest, but then I wouldn't do it as much. So hopefully this helps, or you enjoy this part of the video. So, and I was trying not to keep every single thing in when I was doing this, left this part in real time, because again, sometimes I tend to work really slow, And I don't know, I just feel like it took me a really long time. And also, that was my nephew just throwing his arm in the way. He was asking me something about what I was using anyway, you know. He likes to be in my videos sometimes by just like sticking his hand in the camera or saying something really loud. But luckily, I always have my sound muted and I do my voiceovers and stuff. So again, you can just go ahead and watch this application, or you can even skip through it because, again, all the nails will be this color. And then I will be back for the next step. Also, another thing I wanted to say, that this design was something I had put on my list of nail ideas to do for videos and stuff. So, yay for me for checking off another design on my list. So, yeah, I got also it on one of the fingers. It was supposed to be like multi-pink swirls, but I changed that to just one pink and glitter instead. So, but that's okay because sometimes things change. So, yeah. But anyways, how is everybody doing? I hope you're all doing well. I am doing pretty well. I have been enjoying the nice weather that's been going on, even though sometimes in some places it's a little too hot for my liking, but I still enjoy it. I do prefer warm weather, but not overly hot, just like somewhere in the middle. So but yeah, again, I hope you all are doing well and have been enjoying your summer and just having a good time and enjoying life. So I'm going to let you finish watching this part, and then again, I will be back. And I'm back after that long break. So now I am starting off the design, and most of the fingers, 3 of the fingers will be a French tip. So I am using the gel polish Flamingo from Nail Reserve LA, and this hella cute liner brush from Nails by Dev, which, if you don't know, is like my favorite brush. I use it all the time for all of my art. So love this brush very much. So this is how I do my French tips. I do like the 2 sidelines and then the one in the middle. I call it the A technique. And then I round out the corners, and just keep doing that until I get the shape that I want, and to make sure that it's even. And I also turn the hand around. Most times I'll do that just to make sure that it's even, because sometimes one way it could look good and then you turn your hand around and it is completely off. So yeah, I do that when I'm doing some French tips. Most times I do that. Sometimes I don't. But just to make sure that it looks good, and then once I get the shape that I want, I fill in the sides with this brush, and then I go in with the brush from the bottle to fill in the rest of the nail. And then after I did this, I went and cured for 60 seconds, I believe, 60 or 30. And also too, off camera, before I cure it, I'll look at it again, and if I like, oh my gosh, I can't talk. And if I feel like I need to clean up the shape or anything, then I will do that, fix all of my mistakes and everything before I cure the nail, so that way I won't have to file anything off. So, and again, I cured for 60 seconds in my light, and there's my light right there, and as you can see, it's the Chiarosky Beyond Pro light. So, and I will be doing the same thing on these next 2 nails, and then I believe I did go in with the second coat, but I believe I did that off camera. I think so. So you can just watch this, and I will be back in a little bit. Okay, so I was just thinking, like, are you guys ready for fall nail designs? I know I'm trying to think of some so I can like start putting them out, because yeah, we're in September and technically summer's not over yet, but you know, where we already starting to put out like Halloween nails and stuff, and so gotta be prepared. And I do want to do a couple of fall nail designs anyway, even though I don't necessarily wear my nails according to seasons. I just wear what I feel, but sometimes I do throw in like some seasonal nails. So, and of course I would love to make some tutorials for anybody to watch and see. So, yeah, that was just a thought I had. So, I put a matte top coat on all of the nails except for the ring finger that has a shiny top coat. And now I'm taking the pink and my liner brush and I'm doing the Croc design. So I just have what is this? I'm taking the pink polish and I'm making lines down the middle of the nail, and then I'll go on both sides in between those lines and fill in the spaces and do the same thing. And then once I'm done with that, before curing, I pour clear acrylic on top of the gel polish, so that way it'll give it that 3D texture like appearance. So, and then after I pour the acrylic on, I tap the nail a little bit just to tap some off, and then I cure for 60 seconds. And when you do this, you want to make sure that all of the gel polish is covered. So if you have to dump some on, tap it off, pour some more on, go ahead and do that. Just make sure that all of the gel is covered before you cure. So yeah. So for the matte top coat, I use Not Polish Matted. Wait, did I? Yes, I did. And then for the shiny top coat, for at least for this layer on the ring finger, I used Totally Nail Supplies shiny top coat. And and when I did this, I put a shiny top coat on all of the nails. And luckily, before I cured it, I realized that I didn't want the French tip nails to be shiny in the background. So I had to wipe that off, and then I put the matte top coat on that. So that was just a little mistake I caught, luckily, before I cured it, so I wouldn't be adding a whole bunch of layers or have to take stuff off. So yeah, and again, this clear acrylic that I'm using is Speed Clear from Young Nails. So, and then I'm just going to be doing the same thing on the other French tip fingers, so I will leave you to enjoy this, and I will be back in a little bit. Okay, so now I am doing the ring finger, and I'm using, not using, but I'll be doing some little swirls. I feel like this is like my go-to swirl design because I've done this on some previous nails, I think twice already. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Sorry about that. But yeah, I'm just going to be drawing like one big swirl down the middle, and then put little small swirls slash like half circles on the side of the nail, and to fill in the spots. And then before I cure, I'm going to pour some glitter over the polish so that it'll be a glitter nail with texture. This nail design is full of texture. I just realized that. I wasn't even paying attention to that when I was doing that. But yeah, this whole design is like everything is texture, which is cool. I love it. I do love how these nails came out, like the finished product. They look so good. Oh, I love them so much. I would love to wear these on myself. And if I do, I'll probably do it in a different color too, just to try it. So, but that, again, that's if I decide to do this design on myself. So yeah, I'm just going to draw these swirls and then pour the glitter and then cure for 60 seconds. And it's the same concept as I did with the Croc print nails. Draw the design, don't cure it, pour the glitter on top, tap it off a little bit, and then cure for 60 seconds. So yeah. And as you can tell, I left a lot of the video in real time as well. And like, why I'm watching this back, I'm like, why am I moving so slow? Like, girl, you don't have to go so slow. Like, pick up the pace just a little bit. But whatever, I was able to, I still got these done, or whatever. So yeah, just finish watching this and then I'll be back. Okay, so now I will be adding charms and bling, and as you can see, I'm using this Malt Gem Grip glue, and then that little heart charm, and then also I won't be using those pink crystals. I thought I was going to. I tested it out, and because I did I put the crystals around the smile line of the French tip, and that was going to be on the pinky and the index finger. But once I put it on, I was like, I don't like this. It's too pink. There's no real contrast to it. So I took it off, and that was like before I cured, because you have to cure this gem glue. You have to cure it. So I just took those off. I didn't leave that in the video or anything. So like just the same time, because like who really cares? And then I decided to put these hearts on all of the nails. And because I'm not putting top coat on top of the French tip part of the nail, be very careful where you put your glue and how much, because you don't want it to seep out when you put the charms on, so that way you don't have a big cleanup, because it can kind of mess up the look of the design. So I added the heart, and then I put two gold crystals under the heart, and I did that on all of the nails. And then I can't remember, and I okay, slow down, Alexis. Okay, I'm putting the heart and then these two crystals, and I will do that on all of the French nails and cure for 60 seconds. And then after that, I am going to make the nude part of the French tip nails. I'm going to make it shiny. Yes. And I don't remember if I showed that or not. And for that part, I used what's it called? My favorite top coat. Not polish, gloss it. There we go. And then I cured that for 60 seconds. Again, I don't remember if I necessarily showed that, but it's just top coating. And so after that, we're all done. So we made it to the end of the video. So thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed. I know I may have sounded all over the place. But yeah. So oh yeah, I totally forgot. I added more crystals in the cuticle area too, because I felt like it wasn't enough. So I just added 2 more crystals on all of the French tip nails, and then after curing, I top coated. And then that will be the end of this design. So again, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also share the video. And yes, like, isn't this so pretty? Love it. And thanks again to No Reserve for sending me some polishes, and I'll leave all links and stuff down below, so don't forget to check out the description box. Once again, thank you for watching. Until next time, peace out.